So I think these conversations going on right now about whether or not, like online and stuff, about whether or not Joel did the right thing is so funny, because after I watched Joel do what he did, I said, okay. I mean, what was the other? I said, okay, what was the other option? As he should. And I literally, closed my eyes and went to sleep, and I woke up the next day and everybody's over here having this big debate about whether or not Joel did the right thing. He did the right thing, girl. Like, y'all just gonna have to be mad about it. Okay, so in this video, I'm really gonna be focusing on the end of the episode, or what Joel did, but I really want to mention in the beginning how it was so cool to see Ellie's mother, Anna, and how, she was pregnant as hell. She was pregnant as hell. She went to what she thought it was gonna be like, a little bunker, a little safe space. Because she entered the building saying, "It's me," as if she was expecting the Fireflies to already be there, as we put together when Marlene came. But she fought off that infected, got bitten, then had Ellie, and then gave Ellie over to Marlene and begged her to take her, protect her kid. And then Marlene had to kill her fucking best friend. That shit was so crazy, but it was so I don't know, it was interesting. Like, of course Ellie came from of course Ellie's strong-willed, stubborn, fighter, self came from a situation, person like this, so it was really cool to see that. And like I always say, just in case you're new here, I am not somebody who has played the games yet, and I'm gonna just reiterate that, like, I don't know a lot about the games. Before y'all get to start dragging me in the comments. So let's cut to here when when they were walking him down the stairs, and you could see on Joel's face that he knew exactly what he was about to do. Oh my god, he knew exactly what he was about to do. He came in there and started shooting them girls up. Now, okay, let's just keep going, because he shot them girls up, and when he walked in, she was on the operating table. Ellie was on the operating table, and he was like, "Unplug her now." And honestly, if somebody came in there and said, "Unplug her now," and I was the doctor, and this man has a gun, I'm not lifting up a scalpel thinking I'm gonna do anything. And that's why his ass got shot. He was the first one out of there. He got shot, right? And the other two medical, I guess, professionals, are they medical professionals, girl, in this fucking apocalypse, Armageddon? Are they, girl? So yeah, they unplug her, he saves her, he walks out. Marlene confronts Joel, and Joel says, "Y'all would just come after her," and ends up shooting Marlene, and that's this. So, like, a lot of people were really pissed about this ending, Like I said, I don't know if there's something that deviated so greatly from the games, and that's why people are pissed. I don't know whether that's the case or not, but either way, I'm looking at this, and a lot of people are debating whether or not Joel did the right thing, and I'm just like, girl, Joel did what he had to do. Y'all gonna have to stay mad about it. Y'all gonna have to be pressed about it, because Joel did what he had to do. Now, Marlene, before this happened, Marlene told Joel what the tea was with Ellie and said that, "Yo, we're going to try and get the cure from Ellie. We're gonna try and make this fucking vaccine. We got to get it from their brain. We got to get it from Ellie's brain." And Joel put it together that they're gonna kill Ellie, right? Like, this process is going to kill Ellie. So now here, when Marlene confronts Joel, they confront each other, and Marlene says something like this. She says, "What would she decide? What would Ellie decide?" Right? "I think Ellie would want to do what's right." And I'm just like, okay, Marlene, if you believe that that's what Ellie would have chosen, why did y'all not give Ellie that choice? Why? People talk about, oh, Joel stripped away Ellie's, like, we could talk about how Joel lied to Ellie later on, and that's, of course, I think that's important to bring up. But, like, y'all talking about, oh, y'all took away Ellie's personhood, and y'all didn't give her a chance to choose what the tea was. Ellie did not know that she was not going to wake the fuck up. They did not tell Ellie that she was in this process, for us to make this vaccine, for us to save, quote unquote, save humanity, which we don't even know if that's what was going to happen. We don't even know if it would be successful. We don't even know if Ellie would just die in vain. We don't even know if they make the vaccine and then everybody start fighting over it. And you know how that shit goes. We don't know what the tea was gonna be for real. So if Marlene actually believed that, oh, Ellie would have chosen the right thing, Ellie would have done what's right, why didn't you tell Ellie? Why don't you sit Ellie down and say, hey, Ellie, look, we think that we can make this vaccine. We think we can get it right. We think we can do it. But this process might end your life. Why didn't y'all tell her that? Y'all, Marlene said, if I remember correctly, Marlene said to Joel, oh, well, it won't be any fear. It won't be any pain. She don't even know that it's about to happen, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm just like, how could you think looking in Joel's face and telling him this shit would just result in, you know, fairies and rainbows and a beautiful ending? Like, I don't understand. It will be one thing, right? If y'all are debating about Joel, whether he did the right thing or wrong thing, it will be one thing if Ellie knew that she was going to die before she took part in this process and then told Joel, you know what? No, I understand. I know that I'm going to die. I get it. It's okay. I've made this decision and I'm fine with it. It would be one thing if she said that. But even then, this girl is so young. How old is she supposed to be in this goddamn show? This girl's so young that, you know what I mean? You got all these adults saying, oh, well, you just got to die for the cause, die for the cause. Like, I don't know. And I don't trust I don't trust these humans with the way that this current world is in real life, child. But also with the way that everything is so scattered and shattered and segmented in this, you know, world full of infected in the show. Like, I do not trust them to handle this vaccine with care, to actually distribute it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, Joel shouldn't have did that. Joel shouldn't have. Listen to me. If you come to me telling me that one of my siblings or the people that I care about in my life, my best friend, whatever, relative, whatever, they don't know that they are not going to wake up from an operation that they did not fucking agree to, yes, I'm coming in there and wiping you hoes out. What are you talking about? Like I said, it'll be one thing if my sibling, my significant other, whatever, my daughter, my son, whatever, was told that, hey, guess what? You're not going to wake up from this. This will benefit the world, but you're not going to wake up from it. It'd be one thing if they were told that and they made that decision on their own and they say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do that shit. It's another thing if you say, oh, well, she won't even know it's happening. She won't even know that she's not going to wake up. So it's fine. You need to just be okay with it. No, I'm wiping y'all out. I'm wiping y'all out. Fuck you talking about. I'm wiping y'all out. Get out my face. So yeah, I mean, y'all can argue all day about the semantics of it, about the morals of it, about, you know, these are the Fireflies, this is the resistance against Fedra and all this shit. Like, they're the ones who are supposed to be the good guys. We can argue about it all day and about all the people that Joel done took from their families and the amount of families that Joel ruined with this mass shooting. We can talk about that. But if y'all gonna talk about that, you're gonna have to talk about how the Fireflies stripped away consent from Ellie. And if she don't know that she not gonna wake the fuck up, I'm going to get her ass. I'm going to shoot all you hoes up. I'm going to make sure that I save her, which is exactly what Joel did. And then we can have the conversation again, which is what I think, you know, is the better route for Joel to have taken instead of lying to Ellie. Like, even if you go in there, kill all them hoes, you know what I mean? Bring Ellie out and say, hey, they were about to kill you and you didn't even notice. So we can have this conversation for real. The process for making this vaccine apparently will kill you. Are you okay with doing that? And if she says yes, then okay. Then, you know, we gotta let her go. We gotta just be, you know, come to terms with it, whatever. But Marlene over here talking about, oh, she would do the right thing. You know she would do the right thing. But you didn't even give her a chance to do the right thing, or to do the right thing. To make a decision about her own body, girl. But yeah, I don't think it was a good idea for Joel to have lied to Ellie, even though the reason why he's lying obviously means that, you know, he feels like she would really not be happy with what he did and not be happy that he was the reason why the cure is not being made, or the vaccine is not being made by the Fireflies. Obviously he feels that way, but I just really think that even if it takes a while for Ellie to understand, like, I just think she's smart enough to be like, hey, if I didn't have no choice, I don't know. There's some people who are saying that she implied that she's okay with dying, if it means that this cure is going to be made and spread throughout humanity. And I did not see, maybe I missed it, but I did not see where she implied that she was okay with that, or she even had the understanding that this process could possibly kill her, especially if before, when, you know, that episode with Henry and Sam or whatever, when she tried to just bleed into the kid who was infected or who got bitten, And that's the kind of the process that popped up in her head. And she's young, so I get why she would think that. But it just doesn't seem like she had this understanding, this great understanding that she would die to bring a cure to humanity. And the Fireflies, obviously, from what Marlene said, did not give her that choice. So, like I said before, if one of the people that I cared about, y'all done took them away, didn't tell them that they were gonna wake up from a surgery, put them in surgery, and y'all expect me to sit my ass down here and not fucking say nothing, not do nothing, get your ass out the way of my bullets. That's it. Get your ass out the way of my bullets. And you're talking to a Scarlet Witch stan, you're talking to a Daenerys stan, so you know, take what I'm saying however you want to take it. But at the end of the day, y'all did not give Ellie a fucking choice, and Joel obviously had a problem with it, and now y'all are dead. And so I don't know, you can be mad at them bullets, you can be mad at that gun, you can be mad at Joel for making the fucking decision, but you can't be mad at me for saying that he should have did what he did, or that I understand why he did what he did. That's it. I don't think he should have lied. I think that shit is gonna really come back to bite him in the ass. But I really don't blame Joel for doing what he did. And also, you know, this man is extremely traumatized. I'm not saying every traumatized person gotta act like or acts like this, but it's an explanation for why he did that. She's like, bitch, I'm not about to lose another daughter. Fuck you thought. Fuck you thought. And I'll be the same way. I would be the same way. So let me know what y'all think, child. Because I do not buy that this is just so horrible. It's a horrible thing for Joel to have done. If the Fireflies gave Ellie a choice, we probably wouldn't be here. Sorry. And if they did give Ellie a choice, and Joel was told about the choice, and Ellie said that it's fine, and they wanted to, then we can talk about Joel killing all these people in a different way. But child, they didn't give Ellie a choice, so Joel made his. And on that note, tell me what y'all think about this. Thanks for checking out the video, and I will check y'all out later. Peace.